Hey yo, peace fam. So it's God, Orion TV. Bang, bang, bang. More life, family. Bliss up, abundance. I don't know already. So yo, fam, I want to address something, all right? And it's all these mysterious, instantaneous disappearances that are being caught on closed circuit TV all over the place, all right? Yeah, family, people literally just disappearing into midair on camera. And I'm like, wow, it made me think about people disappearing on the news or appearing on the news. Like a lot of those videos, like I've even posted, and you've probably seen a lot of them on the web, of people just appearing randomly on live news, just out of nowhere, like they stepped through a vortex or some kind of portal, all right? And then we have these instances where these people are just disappearing, like in that quote unquote rapture business. And family, I think they're all connected. All right. And I don't think it's from any movie they're making, because that's another thing everyone's trying to say. Well, it's what everyone seems to say when they see things they can't explain. Oh, that's from a movie. And the movie just never comes out, right? It just never exists. But family, I'm starting to think, like, from my own personal postulations and my opinion, it's like what I've been saying for years. I believe that the Matrix is running out of processing power. And I think these NPCs are just disappearing. I don't think they're really actually there. I think they were always just holographic light constructs, like solid light constructs. Okay, holograms. I don't think a lot of them are really here. And I think as the system breaks down more and more, like when certain circuits in the Matrix break and it can't render that particular code, it just disappears. Just like in a computer, it's just being erased because the Matrix does not have enough processing power, fam. Not enough coding. It can't break down all the code. It can't render all the environments that it needs to in order to keep us asleep. Okay, overstand this, guys. The more of us that wake up is the more environments the Matrix has to produce, because nothing exists until we real ones actually see it. So until like you go somewhere, or like, let's say you want to go to the mall. Listen, see? It just rendered that. It rendered those sirens to break my train of thought. I'm telling you. So it's like, all right, so let's say I'm sitting here right now and I'm looking out at the view, right? Over the bay. But then let's say I want to go to the beach. That beach isn't there until I go out there to go to the beach. Then the Matrix renders it, puts all the people there, everything you see, the sand, the water, everything gets rendered when I go out there as a source player. If it's just the NPCs, or anything that's part of the construct, it's not there. It's not there until it's needed. So it's like you're playing a video game, Grand Theft Auto. The rest of the environments do not exist in the video game until you go there. Like when you make a right and turn the corner, that's when that street appears in any video game, because the CPU does not have enough processing power to keep everything running at the same time. It's just not possible. It takes too much. So it's the same thing with this reality. I believe what's going on, family. I honestly think the Matrix is breaking down because too many of us are waking up. So the more of us that are up and awake is the more it's having to render. So that's the more processing power. When that starts to happen, it has to take away code from other places in order to make up for energy it's losing over here. And basically it's just breaking apart. The machinery that runs this hologram is broken. And you're going to see way more glitches than that as time passes. But anyway, that, in my humble opinion, is what's going on. I don't think they're being raptured to heaven. I think right now the meek are inheriting the earth, which is us. So as the real earth starts to appear, the new earth starts to appear, right? That means all this fake shit's falling apart, like the buildings, the cities, all that's falling apart. Nature's coming back, the crystal grid. We're starting to see all the water flowing. right? The new atmosphere, the red aurora. Come on, fam. We're seeing the new Earth being reborn. We're starting to see the spectrum that was blocked out by the hologram. So now as this new Earth starts to expand within our range, the ripple is just expanding. Everything's becoming real. Seeing everything's becoming real. So the fake hologram is being turned off. It's not needed anymore. We passed this test in the simulation. So now we're making it to another level of frequency. So as we go into another operating system, this one's being shut down and everything connected with it, like I've been telling you guys for years. So those NPCs are just shutting off. And it's not just the NPCs, it's the whole environment. They're just being turned off because they're not needed anymore. And this old operating system can't process the new codes coming in. It's too much for this old CPU, fam. It's too much for that old computer brain. That shit weak. Saturn can't handle this. This is the God code coming through. So a whole new neural network has to be created. And it's being created through us, obviously. Yeah, we're the machinery. Well, we're the elements that's creating the organic machinery that's running the new Earth program. You guys understand? And the rest of these, whatever, the rest of these programs are obsolete. And they're just being taken out the system because they're obsolete. They're a waste of energy. They're non-progressive elements. So the CPU, the matrix itself, is not wasting energy rendering them anymore. And I feel like that's what's going on, family. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll chop it up in a little bit. Oh, and remember, we're going on tonight with our brother Rod Hayes, Big Chop. Is he? Yeah, man. But before that, I'm gonna come on and talk about a little of this, get the show started, get it warmed up a little bit. All right, family. So y'all stay up, stay bliss. And yeah, get ready to see more of these major glitches take place as this operating system is shut down slowly but surely. Let's go. Bang, bang. So basically, mob, what this all boils down to is only the real will survive. Everything else will fade away because it was never there in the first place. Let's go.